RingIQ TV, proudly sponsored by Gold Bank London. I'm joined by Gully Power here in his hometown in Wolverhampton. Gully, what's going on, bro?
Yes, bro. I hope you're good, man. It's good to see you again. You know what I mean, getting interviewed by you again. But yeah, man.
It's been a while. Last time I interviewed you, it was before Riyadh, your trip to Riyadh. So I do want to take it back to that. Obviously, you've been busy training and stuff, so it's been quite hard to pin you down. But before you went to Riyadh, I mean, it was a massive opportunity for yourself. How did that opportunity obviously come up?
The opportunity came up by, my coach just signed me up for it. Obviously, he told me, he said there's a Grand Prix going on, and obviously we got the forms, we printed them out, we signed them, sent the email back, and obviously we went straight for it. And it was obviously a great opportunity to go into such a big thing in it, like in Riyadh, like this is where all the big fights are happening. Obviously, at first we didn't think it was going to happen, but next thing you know, like we came out with the email and they wanted more further information, so then we was in the process of it. And obviously that was one of the biggest things for my career so far, fighting in Riyadh twice, and it's been amazing, man. So yeah, my coach set me up with that one. Absolutely.
It's been boxing is popping off, as we know, in Riyadh. I mean, you had your first fight, obviously won that, and then your second fight you was matched up against a game opponent as well. I believe he was undefeated.
Yeah.
So he weren't a pushover, and after your first fight you had the DAZN broadcast team talking about yourself. You made a brilliant obviously image of yourself after your first fight. You came up against an undefeated fighter. You saw yourself on the canvas for the first time, but you fought back, and you fought with true heart. How did you take that loss?
No, it's just part of the game, innit? You take losses in boxing, and I watched the fight back. There's a lot of things I could have worked on, of course, but I think I took the last 3 rounds, and obviously there was a controversial knockdown as well. And obviously, I didn't even mention it. A lot of the fans, like the supporters, were mentioning it, saying, that was a knockdown. But it is what it is. We got to move forward. Obviously, that Mexican had a 100% KO ratio. I took that away from him. And obviously, hopefully in the future we can get a rematch on when we both set up for big titles and stuff. But man, congratulations to him. He got the win. It's on to the next for me, you know what I mean? I just got to keep moving forward. But yeah, man, like from an outside perspective, a lot of people, a lot of critics, you know what I mean, had a lot to say. But for me, I was back in the gym, I was focused, just ignored it, just went straight back in the gym, training hard, and now we've got big opportunities coming our way.
There's so much around boxers keeping their undefeated record and the O. It's kind of a trend that Floyd Mayweather pretty much set. How important is it, do you reckon, for fighters, obviously to fans? It seems like they wash their hands with boxers after they lose for the first time, but how important is it to you to keep a zero, or has that made you stronger mentally?
Listen, boxing is a sport where you're going to have hard fights and you're going to have fights where you find easier. And for me, I always knew that the game comes with losses. It doesn't mean by losses by record either. It could be losses in general, like having injuries, and life problems, personal problems, you know what I mean? And for me, I'm not really too fussed. I'm a true fighter, and I'm willing to fight anybody. Never said no to a fight. I fought how many times in like the space of 2 or 3 years, you know what I mean? And I'm very active. I'm here for all the smoke. That's the truth, innit? Like, I just want to fight, and I don't care who's in front of me, you know what I mean? And as soon as I hear like news about fighting, I'm the first person to say yes, you know what I mean? Even if my team are just saying whatever, I just say, yeah, I want to do it, you know what I mean? So yeah, man, like, I'm a true fighter. I'm going to keep fighting, and that's it, man. It's minor for me.
How do you keep yourself thinking positively? As a fighter, you obviously have to be mentally strong. You've got to obviously look for the positives as well. Like you said, in that fight, it was a controversial knockdown which wasn't given. A punch did land. Whether he is off balance or not, it doesn't matter. A punch landed, and he did touch the canvas. They didn't obviously give you that. Going forward, what are your what's your path in boxing going forward? Is it a domestic title now you're focusing on, or do you still want to travel?
So obviously we got put forward for the British title against RHYS by the British Board of Boxing, so that's a big domestic fight. And obviously I'm still young, man, you know what I mean, it's a big thing for me, and I'm not really too fussed on. I'm just going to get in there, do the business like I always do. Like I said, I'm ready for all of it, you know what I mean. As soon as I get a date, I've been ready. As soon as I've been back from Riyadh, I've been ready. I've been training, sacrifice after sacrifice training, and now for me it's just about getting that date and winning that British title. And obviously RHYS was a good fighter, I respect him, but obviously we got a fight in it, and you know, made the best man win. But yeah, just waiting for a day, and I can't wait for it.
So it's pretty much all done. You're just waiting for a date. Location, everything, is that sorted or not?
Nah, I don't know anything at the moment. Do you know what I mean? All I know is that there's purse bids going on, and I'll find out hopefully real soon. Do you know what I mean? So right now for me it's just about finding the date, the location, etc. And that's just all I need to know. But I'll be ready for whatever. Doesn't matter if I have to travel. Doesn't matter if I have to stay here. Obviously I've already experienced it. You know what I mean? I'm willing to fight wherever. Do you know what I mean? And I'm just ready to go to war again, man.
Absolutely. Gully, you have a massive fan base, the majority obviously being in Punjab. And to be fair, a lot of Punjabis are around the world as well. Canada, here in the UK, wherever you go, you'll meet them. I was in Barcelona last year, and I probably bumped into more Punjabis than I do here. But the fan base is crazy. As soon as you put a post up on your Instagram, your socials, it literally just blows. How important is it for the community to support their fighters and stick together?
For me, it's about inspiring the next generation of Sikh fighters. I've mentioned in many interviews that we don't have many fighters coming up, but now we do. There's so many great events going around, and you know, uprising of Sikh fighters coming forward. So for me, it's about inspiring the next generation and showing that, you know, we are warriors in it, and we got the warrior spirit within us and in our history, etc. But at the same time, it's good, man. Like, I got a big Sikh following, the Punjabi community, the South Asian community, and I'm just happy, bro. I'm just happy to be a positive role model for the community. But I'm not just here to inspire the Sikh community and the South Asian community. I'm here to inspire everybody. Do you know what I mean? What it says in Sikh, keep it all one. And you know, I'm here to inspire every young person in the world, and whoever watches my videos, if they find that positive role model aspect of what I do, and they can see that it motivates them, that's a great thing for me, and that's where legacy comes from, and that's what I want to do. And obviously I'm still young in the game myself, I'm still learning, but one of my true goals is to inspire the next generation to come forward and to do positive things with their lives. Do you know what I mean?
They say the more you put in, the more you get out. You do such fantastic work within your community. I mean, you go and teach these young kids, and it keeps them off the road and keeps them on the right path as well. What makes you do it? Is that straight from the heart, that you obviously take time out of your life and your diary to go and help these young kids?
For me, it's about seeing them happy and to see them like progressing in their career. Obviously when I was younger, I wish I had them role models, do you know what I mean, like that would push me forward. Obviously my family did, but like I wish I had them role models like professionals in my gym and stuff, and for them to see someone that's on that professional level, it motivates the young kids, and I see how much they're progressing and the training, the work ethic we put through, you know what I mean. It's hard, but like it's a show for them to see like this is where I need to get to. And yeah, man, it's about at the end of every session, they're all positive. Even if I've had a bad day in sparring, a bad day from, you know, training or whatever, they don't feel good, next time they'll come back stronger, and there's massive improvements. But there's a variety of loads of Sikh kids now in different like Godras fighting and stuff, which is amazing stuff to see, man. And you know, it's just part of the game now, innit? Like, it's great to see so many young kids coming up, and yeah, man.
And have you seen some real talent as well? So obviously they do it for a health perspective and keeping their feet on the ground. But have you seen some talent as well? Because obviously, when you talk about football and then you see Asian players don't actually break through because, I don't know, they're not good enough or they don't have the links in football already. Yeah, can you see the talent in some of the kids there and think, you know what, they'll actually make it as a professional fighter?
Yeah, definitely, man. I see a lot of young kids coming up now, and like watching them at the events and stuff. Like they do great stuff, man. But it's about the mindset. If they can stick to it, and if they, that's within themselves in it as they grow up. If they want to stick to it and they want to progress into their career and they got a mindset of a champion, I think every young fighter knows that what it takes as you get older as well. It takes sacrifice, hard work, but I do see a lot of great talent and they've all got a lot of potential to make in the sport.
It's always good to hear, man. Just before obviously we log off, I do want to speak to yourself about the route. You've got obviously a fight against RHYS Edwards, which hasn't been confirmed yet, which is in purse bids. What's your goal? So obviously you'll take that fight on. Where do you see yourself next year? Where do you want to be?
So obviously I'm just focused on winning the British title right now. Obviously that's what I want in it. That's what I've been put forward for. Once I win the British, I'm not overlooking him, but there's obviously bigger titles, whatever comes my way. Maybe a contract with one of the big promoters would be great as well. Do you know what I mean? And just moving forward in my career, whatever comes my way, step by step. We want to be world champions in it, and I've tasted the top level already a little bit, but it's about stepping back now, going back to the domestic route, winning all the titles here, and then moving forward in my career and just staying grounded, listening to my coach, listening to my family, and just moving forward. You know what I mean? And just ignoring the haters. You know what I mean? Just because obviously the critics are the big critics in this game, man. You know what I mean? But yeah, man, it motivates me to push more.
I'm going to put you on the spot now. Which promoter is your favourite and why? And also, which promoter would you want to work with in the future and why?
You know what? Whoever pays the most money. You know what I mean? I don't mind, man. All the promoters do good stuff, man. I just need a contract and someone that looks after my career moving forward. You know what I mean? And, we will get there, man. So I'm just going to win the British, and then we'll see what opens up for me after that. But first thing, the British title needs to be won first, and I will.
Perfect. Gully, anything else you want to add to obviously people that have supported you? The hate that you get, what that does for you? Anything you want to add to your sponsors, everything?
Yeah, just shout out to my sponsors, shout out to all my supporters, shout out to my haters, shout out to everybody. You know what I mean? I appreciate you all, man. You motivate me to push forward. But yeah, man, like I'm just ready to fight, and that's it. All that's going through my heart and my mind right now is war. You know what I mean? And I can't wait till I do that again. So thank you everyone for supporting me, and keep supporting me. You're going to see a lot of great fights moving forward. And thank you, Maharaj, above all. Waheguru is my true success. That's where I get all my success from.
Absolutely, man. Thank you for obviously having me here, taking time out of your diary. I know you got a busy day ahead of you, but thank you once again, and we'll catch up soon.
Yo, thank you very much.